There's no doubt that the film community here in South Africa is growing extremely quickly, with the resurgence of film cameras and film stocks becoming more accessible to the everyday consumer. But is it really that easy in South Africa? With the increased demand of film and cameras, starting out in film might seem like an expensive hobby. I'm here to tell you, it is. So get over it. But hopefully this video will provide some insight to that and maybe help a couple people reduce their monthly spending on film. In this video, I'm going to give you a full breakdown on where to buy film cameras, buy film, and even develop it here in South Africa. I would just like to say that this video is not sponsored in any way, and I'm not getting paid by any of these companies to say any of these things. I'm giving you my honest, researched opinion. So, everybody I mentioned in this video will be linked down below. While you're there, please subscribe to my channel, give the video a like, and leave a comment. I'd really appreciate it. Before we dive into where you can buy your film cameras, I thought I'd give you a brief breakdown on the different types of film cameras you can buy. There are 3 different types of film cameras in which you can buy: a point and shoot, an SLR, or a medium format camera. If you're starting out in film, I would highly recommend a point and shoot camera or an SLR with automatic capabilities. There are a few places where you can get really great deals on second-hand cameras, like Facebook Marketplace, OLX, and Gumtree. These places offer great deals, and you can even negotiate a price, which is even better if you are a student like me. However, on these platforms, you may encounter people who are selling the camera who have absolutely no clue what they are talking about. They may say the camera is functioning properly, but matter of fact, it isn't. So please be careful of scammers and photography muggles on these apps. Another great place is Instagram, especially those thrift stores, such as Lucid Lemon Thrift and 35mm by Loose Change, to name a few. You can get really great deals on point and shoots starting from 150 Rand. Now the big boys. If you have been shooting film for a couple of months and want to upgrade your gear or even find new accessories for your camera, look no further than the following places. The following places are a bit pricier than the rest. The reason being is because some of these places offer a full restoration of the camera before reselling it to you. But if you want to buy a film camera that you know is working and won't give you problems for over the next year or two, I would recommend them. In Cape Town, you have the following places: That Good Hour, Friends with Film, Vintage Camera Deals, Skit Camera, Blackwater Camera Co, and Cape Film Supply. But more about them a little later in the video. In Johannesburg, you have Vintage Cameraman, Ludwigs Photography, RadioLens, and Kameraz. And if you come across a fully functional film camera in an antique store for a really good price, buy it. Oh, I almost forgot about Durban. Wait, hold on. Durban? Who the shoots film in Durban, bro? Now that you've got your trusty film camera, the next thing that you're going to need to know is where to buy film and where to develop it. Now there are a few general places where you can buy the basic Color Plus and C200, such as PhotoQuip in East London, but at the moment PhotoQuip is only doing the selling of film. Hopefully in the future they'll look into developing. Most PhotoFirst stock film, however, it is a bit pricey. PhotoFirst, along with a few other Kodak stores around the country, offer developing. However, this takes extremely long as they don't exactly have the labs in store. What this means is that they send the film off to other central places or other labs even, and that leads to the horror stories of waiting 2 months to get your film back. Now your dedicated camera shops like Outdoor Photo, Kameraz, and Orms Direct might stock a wider variety of film, and probably in 35mm and medium format, but it is a bit pricey. The reason being is because of how they are bringing the film into South Africa. Now the new kids on the block, the Cartel Film Lab. Run by my good friends Brendan O'Neill and the local legend himself, Simon Wrigley. I would highly recommend you check them out as they offer a wide variety of developing and scanning options. If you are based in Johannesburg, please go check them out and please go support them. Now for the main part of this video. If you have been involved in the film community here in South Africa, you have definitely heard of these two places, Cape Film Supply and RGB PixelLab. I'm not here to tell you who's better, because both of them are extremely good and I have no biases towards any of them. I cannot stress this enough, but both of these places are the beating heart of the film community here in South Africa, and the rest of the people that I've mentioned are the vital organs. RGB PixelLab is situated in Sandton, Johannesburg and offers a wide variety of scanning and developing options. They even do prints and sell film. I know that they are looking to bring in more film in the future, and hopefully we will see them release a website where we can buy film from them online. Now, Cape Film Supply offers, exactly like RGB, a wide variety of developing and scanning options. They also sell a huge variety of film and always seem to have the coolest, different new films that I had never heard about, such as Cosmo and some new cine styles with double X which just landed, which I might even try out. So let me know if you want me to try that out. Cape Film Supply offers shipping of film countrywide, and they also offer a two-way shipping method where you pay for shipping to send your film down, they develop it, and they send your negatives back to you. I think this is a great option, especially if you live in remote areas such as Durban and the other areas of South Africa, such as Northwest and Northern Cape and Eastern Cape and blah, 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 blah. But anyway, Cape Film Supply should be a go-to if you need to buy film. They are cheaper than Kameraz and Outdoor Photo and everywhere else, and RGB is exactly the same as them. If RGB is in stock and you are in Joburg, please go and get your film from there. I personally have developed at both places and I'm so happy with the results from both of them. Like I said, I have no biases against them, and I think both of them are extremely good at what they do. They are the central hubs of film in South Africa, whether it be here in Johannesburg, RGB, and down in Cape Town, Cape Film Supply. I would highly recommend them. And if you have any problems, give them a call and I'm sure they will be more than willing to help you.